I want to thank the guys at Beam for sending me these watermelon flavored creatine powder. Creatine is let me show you how it looks. Right, really nice. It comes with the scoop. It's sort of pink, right? Creatine is one of the most studied supplements out there. There's extensive research on it, and it's a supplement that is used, that has been used widely. In this case, this creatine is creatine monohydrate, which is the cheapest or the less expensive kind of creatine, but it is also the one with the most research on it. So there's a lot of information on the effects and the benefits of taking creatine monohydrate specifically. The fact that it's the less expensive doesn't mean that it's less effective than the rest. In fact, there is no evidence that says that taking monohydrate versus the other is going to have a different effect. At least not that I found on my research to do this video. Now, what's important about creatine? The creatine, it's a supplement that helps you. It's not in the mitochondria, but at the cellular level, it helps you with ATP production, and ATP is the energy engine inside your cells, right? It's great for the development and maintaining of your muscular and skeletal function, which means that it helps with the creation of muscle. And I have a little experience with this because I lift weights, I do my bicycle, and I dance salsa almost every day, and that's where taking creatine and my interest on taking creatine has come from. Now, it's found in animal products. So the body itself create creatine. So this is not an exogenic drug, right, or something that we don't produce. Creatine is natural. It's something that the body creates itself, and it's a way the way that it protects the physical integrity of us humans, right? So creatine is not something. It's not something that will have side effects. Not. I mean, there could be, but I'm going to explain those in the dosing part of this video. Now, what I like about this product in specifically is that this is third-party tested. So all the products in Beam are third-party tested. I made a video, a separate video of this product, which is amazing, by the way. It's for women, but I'm taking it and it's amazing. And this is third-party tested. It's vegan, right? So you can take it even if you're vegan, and that is important because natural creatine is found in animal products, right? So if you don't take animal products, you are going to be deficient, or might be deficient in creatine. However, there's people that have a natural level, a high natural levels of creatine. So maybe taking this, it's not going to make a difference if you're already fortunate to have that. But if you don't, then you need to supplement, because when you turn 30, when everyone turns 30, as the natural process of aging, we lose 1% of muscle mass a year. This is called sarcopenia. And sarcopenia is something that anyone that wants to have lifespan or health span, right, which means that wants to have an active life even at old age, needs to take care and be wary of. So that means staying active, doing exercise, lifting heavy stuff, right? So doing resistance training. And this is where creatine comes perfectly for you to save you, because creatine it's like putting your body in turbo, right? Like having a turbo boost, like an energy drink for the cell, which means that you take this, and the best part of this bean product itself is that it is so clean. It doesn't have anything that you don't need in there, right? That's why I took it, because if it's not like that, I'm not, I have an app that I read every product to make sure that it doesn't have that, whatever I'm taking doesn't have ingredients that's going to harm my process of trying to live as long as I can for my kids, right? So weightlifters and athletes can benefit greatly from this, because when you're doing your set, right, you're going to feel this 20%, they call it from 20 to 30% more efficient when you're doing your workouts. You're going to feel stronger. You're going to be able to, like, those fast muscle twitch fibers are going to be working more efficiently. But the great thing about creatine is not just that it's for muscular skeletal benefits, but it also is known to help you with cognitive function, which means that, like, your reaction time is going to be quicker. You're going to be able to do things faster and have the spatial relationship. As you age, you're going to know that this is very important, right? Now, is it safe to take? Yes. Like I said, this is something that is created by the body. I've been taking this one. Oh my God, it smells so good. I've been taking this one 5 grams a day. Now, how do you do this, right? After 3 weeks of taking 5 grams a day, your muscles, right, your body is going to be saturated with creatine, and you're going to find the best results. You can start taking it and stop taking it. It doesn't matter if you take it every day or if you want to cycle it. It doesn't matter. There's no side effects from stopping the creatine cycle. Some people, what they try to do if they're in a hurry, like weightlifters that they want to like bulk up, what they do is they do 1 week of 20 grams a day. Be careful because it could cause GI discomfort, right? If you take too much at a time, right? So it's 20 grams a day. You divide it into 4 times a day, right? For a week. And then after that, you should be 100% like saturated with creatine. And then you stay in the maintenance, right, of taking 5 grams of creatine a day. A lot of people take it right before their workouts. Some people take it in the morning because they like the cognitive boost that they get from taking creatine. And so there's different, depending on what it is that you want to do, your goal is, that's the dosage and when you want to take it. But the consensus says that 5 grams of creatine a day, which is this scoop right here, 1 scoop in this case of this, right, is what you need. So this has been wonderful because creatine has a chalky taste to it. So in this case, this watermelon is really soft. It's sweetened with monk fruit, so there's no, like, none of this really bad sweeteners. There's no sugar in it. So for me, stevia and monk fruit are the sweeteners that I prefer. And man, I've had a lot of fun with the bean products because they're well made, but also because they take care of everything and they're third party tested, which means that other third party companies, they come and they check your product and make sure, right, that you are doing the right thing. So thank you to the guys at Beam for sending this to me. I've been using it and I feel the difference. I feel the difference when I use your products, and I thank you so much, and I super recommend it.